we decided a while ago not to use toothpaste anymore. Was it because we understood or it dawned on us that commercial toothpaste can be more harmful to health than beneficial? Now what we do is make our own toothpaste, which is really easy and quick to make. And today we share the recipe with you so that you can make it too. Commercial toothpaste, no matter what brand we buy at a supermarket or store, is not good for our health. Because among its components we find chemicals that are abrasive, many are allergens, we find thickeners, fluoride, which are components that contain fluorine, and these components, among others, are potentially toxic. For example, parabens can affect the endocrine system. The non-laminating diet, which is a component that is for making foam. The paste causes irritation in the skin's mucous membranes. Fluoride, the compounds that contain fluor, is highly toxic. Prolonged ingestion over time can affect the bones. One might say, I don't eat toothpaste, do I?
Yes, no.
But when it comes into contact with the mucous membranes, with the gums and everything, the skin absorbs it because we absorb everything through our skin and it goes directly into the bloodstream. But there's some really good news because we're going to share how to make a paste. First, let me tell you that it's not a paste that you're going to say, oh, how disgusting to wash with this, how different. It's very similar because between natural cosmetics and natural medicine, so much has been tested, so many recipes have been sought that have been achieved. Very pleasant textures with flavor and very pleasant aroma, and also very similar to what we are used to. Because also when pastes are made, for example, mint or eucalyptus essences are used, flavors that are pleasant and refreshing for the mouth. And we can use the same thing, for example, with essential oils that are natural brought through a distiller. So the essence of the plant is extracted and it's totally natural. This paste that we want to share with you right now, how to make it. That's super quick and easy. It will take care of your dental enamel. Of course, it's fluoride-free. It's whitening. It helps to whiten the teeth. It's anti-tartar. It soothes. If you have little sores, it will soothe them. And it also frees you from gum inflammation. Why is it so wonderful? I want to mention something in parentheses. Whenever we share natural remedies, many people say they're wonderful, fantastic, and do everything for you. Yes, it is so, it is so. Because when one uses natural remedies or natural cosmetics, or anything natural, not only does it not harm you, but it also contributes to the body, because we are nature. So we need to break a bit with a structure, with something that is established that plant compounds are useless. It's quite the opposite. What happens is that it is accompanied by a process called patience. That's why any natural path, whether it's medicine or whatever we choose to be natural, we have to accompany it. With trust in that process, in Mother Earth, and in the healing or benefit we are going to get from the plants. Before saying that something doesn't work, that it's useless or wouldn't work, we have to first give it a chance. Try it. And it's not about trying it in 24 hours. Because that's usually what a remedy or a chemical product does that generates something very quickly, let's say, but it has a contraindication. In other words, it's like it has a cause that, for example, something gets solved so quickly, or in quotes, magically, I take a little pill and the next day I'm better. Is that unnatural? One last thing before making the pasta. For those who don't have time, don't feel like it, I'm going to share. Where you can also buy natural products and among them natural toothpaste. Before learning to make these pastes and before making our own pastes, we always bought from some producer girls called Sana, Naturaleza, Sabia, and we will leave it in the video description. How to locate them? Through Instagram. The pasta they make is spectacular. So Valas, if you don't have time, you can directly buy the already made natural pasta. It happens to us many times that we run out of ingredients to make pasta, that we don't have time, that we are very busy. We prefer to directly buy 1 or 2 jars. To the girls of Sana, when time allows, we make a good production to store. Well, let's make this magical recipe. We are going to use a cup of white clay, kaolin clay, which is 100 grams. To work with clay. And to make the toothpaste, we have to use wooden or silicone spoons. It is not advisable to use metal or plastic at all. Then we are going to add 1/8 of a cup of vegetable glycerin, which is, if we work with a small scale, we put the tare at 35 grams. Vegetable glycerin is a 100% natural element. It is used in natural cosmetics, as a vehicle, or also diluted with water. We are also going to use a generous half tablespoon of coconut oil. We are going to use essential oils. It's important that the essential oil you use is therapeutic grade or food grade, or that you are sure. For example, that the producer makes it in a conscious way, uses agroecological plants, and that it's through a distiller, that it doesn't have any additives, meaning that the product is purely from the plant. For this paste, I use 10 drops of essential tea tree oil, peppermint oil, it can be either peppermint or common mint, 7, and clove oil. It's antibacterial, fungicidal, it has a lot of properties. Each oil has a lot of spectacular properties, both for the paste and for other uses. We're going to put 7 drops of this clove one. And now what we do is stir vigorously with a little spoon, for example, made of wood, and keep adding water until we get the consistency we want. So at first we stir it like a little dough, and then when it's asking for more water, we start adding it then. You start to smell the exquisite aroma. Besides, these are ingredients that you buy once and then you have them to make millions of times. It's very economical. Essential oils are the most expensive, but they last a long time. This paste can be stored in the fridge for months. There are other ways to make it more economical, which is with plant infusions. If you want and are interested, leave me comments. And I'm going to make a new video on how to make the paste with infusions. The thing about that paste is that you have to make just enough to use for a week or two, because being an infusion, it deteriorates more quickly. It expires, let's say. And now I'm going to show you what the texture looks like. Look at the texture, the creaminess of this paste. The aroma, the smell. The taste is safe. If ingested or absorbed through the skin, there's no issue. Everything is natural and food grade. Let's package it. We package it like this, and that's how we have it in the bathroom. The rest we can package in a glass jar and keep it stored in the fridge, then to use it in the bathroom. We do it like this. We use one of these ice cream sticks and it's loaded onto the brush. So it gave me enough to fill a small jar, and a half-filled jar would be with the rest. This comes to be about 120 grams of paste, more or less approximately. This is a lot. This one lasts us a little less than a month, and this one lasts you a whole month and a few more days. We say goodbye for today. Before we end, I'll share some natural recipes we've already discussed. Watch until the end to see what I have in store for you. 4 options for making mother paints, products with orange peel, products with rosemary plant, and how to make. And if you like this video, of course, we are very grateful if you give us a thumbs up, your like, and share it so that this information can reach other people as well. You are very much invited to subscribe to the channel and of course to leave us your comments, which are so beautiful to read. We hope that every day you connect more with Mother Earth, that you have more time to walk barefoot in the soil of your garden. Now that summer is coming, the warmth. Everyone who has the opportunity, who have the sea nearby, go take a saltwater bath. To relieve all the stress, take advantage of the iodine, the salt water, so that your body sends all the toxins and purify itself. It's a blessing to be near the sea or the ocean. Take advantage of all those who live nearby and those who don't. Take the opportunity to be barefoot on the ground. To discharge also from the stress of the whole year, and take a bath near the river or take a getaway. Simply to be calm, in contact with nature, closing your eyes, breathing deeply, and taking a journey inward. And in that way, we detoxify a bit from so much noise that comes from outside. We send you a huge kiss, a giant hug, and we'll see you in the next video.